I think that over the last few years that we've been doing it, it's become like second nature, right? So we don't get any pushback on it. I think the crews appreciate it. They know that we care about them. 20-20-20 is every 20 minutes, you take 20 seconds, you look around your 20 feet around you, make sure things, your environment, any changes in your environment. If there is, you go talk to that person that may have made those changes and make sure that you're both working in a safe environment. These are our hard hat stickers to help promote the 20-20-20 culture. We hand these out at orientation with the hard hat stickers and some other things, the stop work stickers that we have, that everybody has a right to stop work if they see something unsafe, right? This is a personal risk assessment book. So this actually has 30 days of PTPs in it. So each individual on site has their own personal book. And we actually do raffles, so they'll turn these in at the end of the month, and then we'll pick the best one, and they'll end up getting it. So it's kind of incentivized, right? We're building a culture, right? So that has a lot to do with it. So it shows, right? And the crews see it, and they appreciate that because they know that we want them to go home at the end of the day to their family.
Mental wellness is very important in the construction industry. We put a lot of focus on it, building a safe and positive culture on our projects. We use ATS, so Athletic Training Solutions. They come out and provide a lot of resources to the trades out here. They speak about mental wellness a lot, making sure that if anyone would need to speak about something, they have the resources they need. They provide different coping mechanisms, whether it be for stress or anxiety or items like that. So we try to build a positive work environment. We don't want anyone to be uncomfortable or unable to come to work. We want to make sure they want to come to work for Turner Jobs. We want the best people out here, so making sure they have those resources available to them is always important. If someone were to hurt themselves on the site, we would want them to report it. We want to make sure they get the help that they need. Same would be for mental wellness. If you need help or if you need resources, we are there. We are able to provide those for you. Turner focuses on building life, so living injury-free every day. We want everyone to come to work, and we want everyone to go home the same way they came to work. No injuries, and just be able to continue their lives at home and come back the next day.
En los últimos años, Turner ha tenido una importancia más grande de lo que han tenido antes en la importancia de la salud mental. Ha implementado muchos recursos para poder ayudar a las personas trabajando en nuestros proyectos en caso de que ellos tengan problemas. Si tienen algún problema que ellos quieren hablar, si necesitan recursos, nosotros tenemos los recursos que les podemos dar, implementar, especialmente con ayuda de ATS en nuestros proyectos. Si alguien tiene unos problemas, tiene que hablar con alguien, ellos pueden ir allí con ellos y hablar. Si necesitan recursos, pueden recibir recursos, y aquí les mostramos a todo el mundo que a nosotros nos importa la salud mental y que estamos dando los recursos para poder ayudar a las personas que lo necesitan. Muchas personas toman la salud física y hablan con las personas, pero también la salud mental es muy importante. Entonces podemos ir a ellos pueden hablar si tenemos problemas en la casa, si tenemos problemas en el trabajo. Podemos ir a hablar con ellos. Si necesitamos más recursos, ATS nos pueden ayudar con alguno de esos recursos que también se necesitan.
We have a very good partnership with Athletic Training Solutions. They're our health and wellness specialists on this job and across the Columbus region. They help us with any kind of wellness visits that we have. So out here we have monthly wellness checks that we've been doing with the trades where they can get their blood pressure checked, and we'll actually log that for them and show them their improvements. They'll give them any kind of advice they can on nutrition, exercise, and so on. Along with that, we do ergonomics walks with them, where we're making sure that the workers are planning the job around that worker instead of the task itself. So we're making sure that they're doing the right things in regards to proper lifting, the way that they're setting up their workstations. And then furthermore, we're even starting a new mental health program with them, where we aim at reducing the amount of mental health illnesses across Columbus region as a whole.
Taking action is very important. It's kind of one of the steps or reasons for being a safety manager. Some people are a little bit too afraid to speak up and make sure everybody's on the same page, but sometimes just taking that stop and pause and fixing and correcting issues kind of can change, the perspective on some things. Sometimes people are just not doing something because they don't know, but because they don't know. And sometimes it takes that stop and correction to kind of get people on the right path. I tried to self-teach myself Spanish in the last couple of years using some of the guys on, the trades on site, some of the actual people I've actually worked with, or even friends I've made, colleagues in this industry. It kind of bridges that gap in my mind where, hey, I have to teach you safety things and safety ideas, but at the same time, the lack of understanding could kind of muddle down some of that process. Whereas if I learn some of your language, you learn some of mine, we kind of bridge that gap in communication and make sure we're on the same page. We all want to do the right thing, and kind of taking that step forward to teach myself Spanish has kind of been helping those who may not have the English as their first language learn a little more about what the emphasis on safety means on the job site, as well as knowing what's going on. Sometimes just extra conversation to have that maybe they weren't able to have before.